Hey, this is Adam with the Productivity Academy. This past week, I was actually on a trip, and as I'm showing here on the screen, I was in lovely Boise, Idaho. So not quite fall, although this picture looks really nice. But anyways, I was traveling, and so a little bit different for myself when I'm on the road. It's much harder to keep to a regular schedule, right? So, talk about things like doing a daily review or, going over your to-do list. Especially for what I was doing. I was at a conference. I was keeping some really weird hours. Had to meet people late at night. Was getting up early, going for a run. Not my daily regular schedule back home. So a big part of that was using Todoist really came in handy for myself. And so I'm just going to kind of talk about that experience real quick and what I was doing. This isn't like an involved process or anything like that, but I found it kind of interesting. So I still very much use my notebook, which, if you've heard me talk about it before, it's one of these Midori Traveler notebooks. I actually got this as a gift for Christmas, and I'll have to do a little bit of an update on it. It's really come in handy. Been using it on a daily basis for the last 8 months. But between that and Todoist, that did me very well. And basically what I'd do, I'd go into Todoist, and I've got a lot of recurring tasks, things like that, some day-to-day, week-to-week things, as well as just some things that have come up that I'd put on my schedule, not realizing I was going to be out of town. And so what happened was basically taking that time every day to prioritize, okay, kind of your daily review time. So I was traveling, didn't have as much time, but going through and identifying the critical areas and either just doing it something as simple as giving it a high priority, or beforehand looking at it and saying, okay, this is priority 1 or 2, something really high and it's got to get done. Okay. And at the beginning of every day or in the evening, trying to go through that and make sure that way I'm not falling behind on like critical things for one of my businesses, or I'm not, leaving someone hanging. That's the worst. I don't want to let someone down or, miss a deadline just because I didn't do something simple. So went back through and basically arranged things by priorities, and then things that were either projects that can wait, I'd either go ahead and push them back. You can do something in Todoist like next week, or give it a, just select the date. Or just let it go. If it was something where I was like, okay, I know I can get to this in 2 days, although I hate having it if you use Todoist, if you don't accomplish your tasks in that day, even though you click on, like, let's say we go into tomorrow, if you click on today, it'll still be up here and it'll, say 2 days ago or yesterday. So, but for things like that, it's a good reminder. And when you're traveling or, things are a little bit out of whack, you got to give yourself a little bit of leeway. But anyways, the important part was prioritizing and still keeping that daily check, at least once a day, checking in and saying, okay, am I missing anything critical? And is there anything I can do right now? It's like, okay, I've got a quick break. If I didn't need some downtime, maybe I had a break at the conference. I've got half an hour. Go in here and knock some things out like that. And then the same thing with the notebook going in. A lot of that was just random notes, jotting down, and then on top of the notebook I got at the conference was at the end of the conference going through and just, pulling everything together. Okay, typing up some notes, going back through my Todoist list. Did I put anything in there? And then from there, it worked out real well. Got home, and then that way, the critical things have been done. Nobody, was waiting on me for anything, and no balls were dropped in terms of, major projects. So I just wanted to share that I felt that, that daily review is really important, and I think it'll work for just about anyone in any situation. So for me, I've used it before, but this time I really took a minute to kind of look back on it because I had business and some personal travel all wrapped up into this, so I was all over the place. Anyways, hope this helps you in your travels, and when things aren't going, I guess, on your normal schedule, just keep with that daily review, and that'll really help you get stuff done.